have on the show today, we're going to get into a little seriousness because we got Dr.
Althea Laws Kimble is right here.
Hey, our
How
relationship
you doing?
expert is up in the building. What's going on? How are you?
So excited to be here today.
Thank you for coming back. You did such an awesome job last time. We just had to have you back with your expertise. So just give us a little background on you.
All right, so I am married. I have 3 sons. I have a doctorate in family and marriage counseling.
Wow.
I just got that about 2 years ago.
Congratulations.
Currently working
Now,
on
you look
another.
like you're like 25.
I know,
How do you
you
have
sound
a
like it
doctorate?
too.
Damn.
Thank you. So it's just my goal to bring wholeness and love and joy and balance back into relationships and families.
So it's family, it's kids too.
It's
so
marriage and family.
Everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Marriage and family. And so today we're going to be opening up our phone lines for you. If you have some family and marriage questions, relationship questions.
Yes. And we've had some people call in already. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna be like, what?
Yeah, so we're going to have to get into some of this. Some of that stuff was like, I don't know if I'm putting that on the L.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's a little early. My brain ain't ready for all that right now. But yeah, we're gonna take your call. So if you would like to ask our expert a question, just give us a call, 737-9292. In regards to relationship,
Your children.
marriage, children, getting the family together. Because if she got it together where she got a doctorate you look like you're 25. You must be super happy in that marriage.
Aw.
Thank
You happy
you.
girl.
Yeah, I'm super happy.
Okay.
Super happy.
We need to know that formula, so we might ask you that in a little bit. What's the formula
What's
to
the
being
formula?
super happy in a marriage? Especially for me, getting ready to get married. Yeah, I need to know that too.
All right.
So we'll get all of that in right now. 737-9292. Our expert today.
Dr. Althea Laws Kimble.
All right, guys, hit us up.
What can I do to spice up my love life? Because my husband and I have been together too long, and I'm about to cheat.
Oh, are you about to cheat?
Uh-uh.
So you want to know what to do to spice up your love life because you're about to cheat.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah, well, you hold on. We're going to have the docs soak in that for a minute.
Thank you.
Okay, so I believe, and I'm going to just keep it 100.
Yes,
That's
please
the only
do.
way I know
That's
how to
why
do
you
it.
here, girl. Okay.
You know, every woman needs a trick bag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me
you
get my
have
pen.
to.
I'm nervous with that
Let me
phrasing.
get my pen. Okay, what's the
Well,
trick
you know,
bag?
Phrasing, doctor.
You know, you need to have some things in your trick bag. You know, you go out to Roots, get you one of those wigs.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know,
man. Not
Shout out
Roots.
to Roots.
Shouts out to
Yeah,
Roots.
shout out to Roots. Get you a costume. You have to spice it up. You have to take the initiative to get that love back. It sounds like what they've done is they've gotten into this place where they're autopilot. They're in autopilot. Maybe he's working a lot. We don't know if it's a medical situation to maybe why he doesn't have the interest to have sex again. You have to explore that. And then if you need to get counseling and see why. But I would start with my trick bag first and spice it up, you know,
So a wig, costumes.
all of that.
Okay. So just be a totally different person.
Yeah, just come in as a totally different person.
What if he's not
Give her
receptive
new
to
names.
If he's-
Keisha.
What if he's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
receptive?
Keisha
If
works
he's
for
not
me.
receptive, you have to say,
Look
look,
at you.
you have to have those conversations. You know, sit down and say, babe, you know, I desire to be with you. I want to be with you. You know, there's no one else but you. I love you. I want this to work. And this is what my needs are. Because a lot of times we expect them to know what our needs are, but they don't.
Right.
You know, men are not mind readers. You have to be intentional and say, hey, this is what I need.
So what about whenever there's a man that does not like to talk about things like that? Because I'm sure you've gotten that as well.
Absolutely. Then you have to take action. You know, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. But if he's not receptive to that, the problem is bigger than we're saying. It's big.
It's
much
bigger than going to Roots.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
It's another root to this problem.
Exactly.
That was good.
Hit me up. Hey, guys, we got the expert in here. You got a relationship question about your marriage, about your kids, your relationship in the house. She is a doctor of family and
Relationship, marriage.
counseling, marriage counseling. Hit us up, 737-9292. We're going to get another caller. Hold on a sec. 92Q, what's up? Who is this? Good morning. No. You ain't got to. You don't have to say who you are, but good morning.
Okay, I want to stay anonymous.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I knew it.
What's your question, hon?
So I've been in a relationship with a woman for over 20 years.
Wow.
We got married and ended up getting divorced about 4 years ago. And now we're starting to see each other again because we have a child and, you know, all the feelings that's going on with that.
Right.
And my question is, how do I get it to work a second time around?
All right, you stick around, sir. We're going to
Good
find that
question.
out. We're going to get you that one to the U2 Doc. You ready for that one?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, stick around. We'll let her answer that question and take more of your calls. It is Ask the Expert right here on 92Q. Today, we are asking the expert. We got to stay focused.
Come on, man.
We got to stay focused. All right, so today we're asking the expert. And so the young man said, he was, him and his wife, they were together. They got divorced. Now they're getting back together. I guess he want that old thing back. Like H-Town. So, Doc, how does he make it work the second time?
Well, first of all, congratulations on getting back together because we rarely hear about that.
Yeah.
So congratulations. But I think that you need to date her. You have to learn her again because she's not the same woman from 20 years ago. And you all
And you ain't
broke
the same
up.
man.
Exactly. He's not the same man. And you all broke up for a reason. So you want to explore those reasons, but you don't want to stay dwelling on the past. So you want to be able to let those differences go.
The reason why they divorced in the first place.
Exactly. You want to, work those out so you don't relive those. And then you want to date again and just take your time and date again and fall in love again. Remember why you fell in love the first time and just let that thing grow.
So is that a high percentage thing in relationships when people get divorced and get back together?
No, it's not.
It's not high percentage?
Unfortunately not.
But what about if they do it? Do they stay together usually after the second time?
Well, the statistics are it's at 51% overall. That's celebrities and everyone included.
Right.
Outside of the celebrities, it's 42% for marriage for the first time, and then it's 60% for the second time. But in the African American community, it's even higher. So they have work to do.
Why is that? Why are black folks tripping?
Because they're afraid to go to counseling. I had
That is
somebody
Go to
yesterday.
counseling.
Okay.
Yeah, they told me they were too embarrassed to go to counseling. They didn't want to
Embarrassed?
they didn't want to share those issues with them.
Yeah, would you go share with the judge? I mean, come on. son.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
that's
the world
true.
on Facebook,
They're-
airing your dirty laundry.
And you have a confidentiality
Absolutely
agreement,
we
so
do.
it wouldn't go any further than those
Absolutely
doors.
we do.
Right.
Y'all
so
hear that?
I'm going to give her
Hello.
number right now. Some of y'all listening right now, and you need counseling for your marriage. 615-987-0922. 615-987-0922. Don't be afraid of counseling. Be afraid of them lawyer fees
Exactly.
when you're getting divorced.
And it's worse. Do you get it where one partner may want to go to counseling and the other won't? Mostly the man.
Often, very often.
Is it
That's
usually the man that
majority.
doesn't want to go
That's the
because of his
majority.
pride?
Absolutely. And I've even, and just to be really, I even go to folks' homes so we can really keep it confidential. We do e-sessions where we do it via FaceTime. So that it's very private, because I want you to be real with me. And besides, good therapists, we're going to see through that anyway.
Right.
I'm going to call you out on it because I want you to be whole. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to help the world, especially in the black community.
Right.
Because we always want to say hashtag relationship goals, hashtag
Black
black
love,
love.
yep.
But we don't want to do what's necessary to obtain those things. And then we look at how our communities are falling. Well, the communities are falling because the families are falling. The families are falling because relationships are failing.
There you
So
go.
if we can fix that, and we can fix our community, and we can be all the things that, God has called us to be and what we should be, in today as leaders in the community and all of that stuff anyway. But
All
if
right,
we don't
guys.
fix us, we can't fix anything.
We're trying to save some marriages and save the
boom.
community at the same time.
That's right.
So listen, if you got a question, seriously, if you have a question, please call the doc right now. She's in the studio for another 10, 15 minutes, and we're going to get some more questions answered today. It's Ask the Expert on 92Q. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I just have, so sorry if you get some background. I'm on my way to work, hands-free. I have been with my husband for 10 years, no kids, and it seems like we are kind of separating. Like,
Drifting apart.
there are times we're sleeping in different rooms, and it's not because of arguments. It's just, I don't know, I guess maybe we just got lazy. So I just want a little bit of advice.
A little bit of advice to do a spark it up.
Yeah.
All right, you hold on a second. We're going to have the doc answer that one, all right?
Thank you.
All right, doc. That seems to be the question of the day, isn't it?
That is the question of the day. Well, first of all, you're 10 years in. You've gotten really comfortable with each other. So you have to reinvent the wheel sometimes in marriage, because if you don't, you'll find yourself autopiloting your relationship. So you have to be, it sounds like you're committed to the commitment. Just real talk. I had my husband and I, we had our first argument. He tried to take the covers to the other room. I went in there with him. We're together. We're in this thing.
Really?
So, wherever you go, I'm going.
Did he accept that?
Yeah. I told he didn't have a choice. I just laid on him. I was like, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So
might as well come on in this bed.
Exactly. Quit tripping. If you're committed to it, you have to make it work, and you have to sometimes reinvent it. They're just like the other callers. You have to spice it up. You have to start dating again. Send him a text message or something. Send him, YouTube songs during the day. You have to try to, spark it up, but you have to do something. You can't wait for him to do it. Because a lot of times the men are not going to always make the initiative. We do have some men out there that will, but a lot of times they won't.
Very few.
Very few.
Just count.
Why is that? Let's explore that, because it's always the man's the head of the household, the man is the provider, the man is this. But then when it comes to the actual relationship, it seems like the woman is doing all the work. Why is that?
Well, first of all, they're not
most of the work. Let me
they're
clarify.
not emotional beings. We are emotional beings. So, a lot of times, a lot of men are, I work, I provide. Sometimes they may not even say I love you like they should. They're like, well, I work, I provide, I do this, I do that. That's my I love you. But, at some point, you have to, who's going to get off the crazy cycle? Who's going to take the initiative to say, well, this is what I want in the relationship? If you spice it up good enough, he'll come around. Especially if, if he's in it like you're in it. But sometimes men are just so, work oriented at times. Let's go home, let's go out, let's kill it, let's drag it home type thing. They're not even thinking about love, romance. If you think about how we grew up with Barbie dolls. I had a Ken and a Barbie getting married, hopping along. Right. Very early in the relationship. So we're groomed.
Yeah, we don't do that.
For that. Exactly. Y'all play the G.I. Joe. We lose Ken, we try to go get the G.I. Joe and make it work.
Right. That's true. That is so true.
Give me my Ken back.
Right.
Come here, man.
So
that's crazy.
We're just, groomed from birth, all the Disney movies that we watch and everything, where they're not, they're outside playing basketball or whatever.
So we got to bring it out of them.
Right. And you have to take the initiative. That's what you want. I love my husband, so I'm going to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter if I'm the one that's initiating it all the time. And then that
doesn't bother you to initiate all the time?
My husband's not like that. He's the opposite. He's one of the few ones. I'm the person that's saying I'm tired. I don't feel like going on a date night. I did this on Monday, this on Tuesday. We got this for the kids. But what we did was we scheduled it. So it's on Thursday, regardless of how I feel. So you have to be.
That's a good idea.
You have to be intentional. Some people don't agree with that. They think that's false or whatever. But it's like you kind of trick your mind into this is our time, and it becomes a habit after that. And then you have to have rules. You don't bring your cell phone. You don't bring up the kids. You don't bring up work. Or it's just you focusing in on that person.
All right, guys. Dr. Kimble in the house. Hanging out with us today. We appreciate you stopping in. Let me give you this phone number, 615-987-0922. You need counseling in your relationship. You should get it. You really should do it.
Absolutely.
615-987-0922, or they can email
If you feel like you don't want to talk about it and you're uncomfortable, just type it out. Dr. Althea Laws, Althea Laws. Let me start over. Dr. Right? Althea Laws @gmail.com. So if you're not comfortable talking to her on the phone and expressing yourself, send her an email and see what she can do for you.
All right. We appreciate you stopping through, Doc.
Thank you for having
so
me.
much.
We want to do it again. We're gonna
Absolutely.
bring in a real test subject next time.
We're going to bring a girl in, or dude for the 20 years.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
It's the Kenny Sport Morning
Thank you.
Show on
Thank
92Q.
you.
Thank
Having
you.